Hey guys, my name is Andy and welcome back to our Poor Man's Path to Glory series. In the first episode, we went over the rules for the series, set up our team, and played our first match. If you missed the previous episode, the link is in the description. We were able to pick up our first win in the last episode, and currently have 625 points to our name. We've completed a manager task by playing our first match, and we'll be getting some fitness cards. Those will be coming in handy when we find players that we absolutely need to keep on the pitch. Here's our lineup for the first match. We'll be staying in that 4-3-2-1 formation and won't make any changes. We'll have Cabrero, Mendy, Navarro, Aguilera, Jesus, Lama, Domingo, Trigueros, Dembele, Deber, and Kurzawa. Here is our opponent for the first match. They will be lining up in the 4-2-3-1 second variation. They have a full chem squad with La Liga players all over the pitch, and they'll have Morata up top as their lone striker. We start the game by giving the ball away in a really dangerous area. Our opponent moves the ball further into the half and lays it off to Morata, but the shot is rushed, which sends it wide. 13 minutes later, Deber takes the ball into our opponent's half. Dembele sends the ball over to the top to Lama, who takes the shot. It hits the bottom of the crossbar and makes it past the goal line. A great assist from Dembele and a strong finish from Lama, who now has 2 goals in 2 games. In the 30th minute, we give the ball away in our half again, but our opponent does not challenge the goalkeeper with another rushed shot. A few minutes later, we make a poor challenge, but Cabrero is able to bail us out with a great catch save. In extra time before half, we were looking to get our second goal. Deber lofts the ball into space for Dembele, who is wide open for the shot, but the goalkeeper comes off his line to make the save. The follow-up shot by Kurzawa is saved as well. Halftime. Into the half, we have slight advantage on shot and possession, which has manifested itself into a 1-goal lead. We'll be looking to distance ourselves in the second half. We'll be making some changes for the second half. We'll be switching into the 4-3-1-2 formation, and we'll bring Kurzawa into the midfield to help lock down our defense. We'll also put Dembele as one of our strikers for some extra pace up top. Just after half, Kurzawa wins the ball in the midfield, which sends us on the counter-attack. Domingo with some good hold-up play to keep the ball in our possession. Trigueros sends Deber on the run into the box, but the goalkeeper just gets a foot to the ball, which sets our opponent on a counter-attack of their own. Dembele uses his pace to track back and re-win the ball for our possession. Kurzawa eventually gets the ball, but the shot gets sent straight over the crossbar. In the 67th minute now, Lama cuts out the pass and moves it on to Dembele for the counter-attack. Several passes leaves the ball to Kurzawa, who spies out Lama on the right side. He heads the ball into the box to Domingo, who chests the ball down and crushes it into the top left corner of the goal. Not bad for a CDM. That was a great team play. Let's take another look at that goal. Now we're here in the 75th minute. Our squad patiently works the ball into our opponent's half now. A lot of cutbacks to avoid our opponent's defense. Eventually a cheeky back heel by Lama to Deber, then another open shot for Dembele, who once again is unable to finish. We're really struggling to put the ball away with Dembele so far. Only 10 minutes to the final whistle. Dembele passes to Kurzawa, the ball bounces up, but he collects it. 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper, sends it away, cool, calm, and collected. Kurzawa, now along with Lama, has a goal in each of our first 2 matches of the series. Here at the end of the match, Kovacic is able to muscle past our defense. The shot from the top of the box goes wide, and that will bring us to the end of the match. Christian Lama wins the Man of the Match award, and we pick up 533 coins. Looking at the post-match stats, we had 57% of the possession and had 11 shots with 9 on target, compared to our opponent's 5 shots with only 2 on target. Another strong win. We are now 2 wins away from the Division 10 title, and we're looking to keep the pace going. Checking out our lineup, staying in that 4-3-2-1, Pelete, one of our additions, a CDM from Argentina, going to help keep some of that chemistry in midfield. As for our striker change, we're going to be giving Alanetsi a try, 79 pace, 62 shooting. Not a great striker, but certainly the second best one that we have. On the right side now, Besak, 82 pace, the fastest person that we have to put in our offense. As for our whole lineup, we have Cabrero, Mendy, Navarro, Aguilera, Jesus, Pelete, Domingo, Trigueros, Besak, Alanetsi, and Kurzawa. Our opponent is going to be lining up in the 4-4-2 formation with a big threat in Romelu Lukaku as the left striker. Son from Tottenham as a left middle could also put us in some trouble. No action until a free kick in the 19th minute. Cabrero does well to push the ball over the crossbar. The ensuing corner kick is curled into the box and Cabrero reacts very quickly to block that header away. In the 26th minute, Trigueros sends a threaded through ball to Besak. He uses his pace to stay ahead of the defenders and get on the breakaway. The shot is lofted accurately into the top left corner for the goal. Besak has only a shot in about the 40s, but he was still able to put that ball away for an early lead. Our opponent trying to answer back now in the 36th minute. Son receives the pass and storms down the left side of the pitch. He cuts the ball back inside and passes the ball off to Lukaku. He has a quick shot, but the rush ends up sending it far. Just before half, Besak loses the defender with a fake pass, which gives our squad the opening for a series of passes on the attack, which ends with Mendy on the right wing. He sends a low cross, which bounces for Trigueros. The shot is parried away, but Kurzawa is there to pick up the poacher's goal. Kurzawa now has scored in all 3 of our matches. Not bad for a left back. Checking out the halftime stats, we see that we are pretty even with our opponent. Our chances have proven to be much more fruitful as we are up 2-0 into the half. Just after half, we are on the attack again. Besak is able to win the ball back, but shoots it straight over the crossbar. Just seconds later, Jesus cuts out the pass and begins the counterattack. Domingo combines with Alanetsi to get a breakaway for an open shot, which never comes due to a perfectly timed slide tackle by our opponent. In the 76th minute now, we lose possession, and we leave the winger wide open for the cross on the outside of the box. Lukaku sends a forceful header into the post, which we get a lucky break on. In the 87th minute now, Trigueros wins back the ball in possession, which allows us to get on the counter-attack. We work the ball upfield until Pelete sends a through ball to Alanetsi, who beats the back of the line of defenders. He seems to refuse to shoot with his strong foot, which sends a disappointing finish straight at the goalkeeper. In extra time, we have one last chance to get another goal. The ball is steadily worked in from the left, and eventually it lands at Domingo, who fires the ball away with authority. Trigueros wins man of the match for locking down the midfield on both sides of the ball. We take home 521 coins on our 3-0 victory. The stats suggest that we only had a slight edge, but we were able to take advantage of all of our chances much better than our opposing side. One more win and we'll be taking the Division 10 trophy. If you're enjoying the content, please like and subscribe. Check out the 3rd episode of the series, which is up now.